Brudette Games back live on YouTube with some more Horizon Forbidden West, as I said I was going to. About 17 minutes late, but it is what it is. So, I need to get up there, I think.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Okay, there's no climbing up there. Can I climb up on this thing? Nope. Nope, not there either. I think I have to get up there somehow. Up on those things, but I'm not sure. Okay.
Should be able to jump back and reach those ropes behind me.
There we go.
I should be able to move that ground closer. There we go.
Okay, so there we go.
How to cross over to the spire. Looks like I can use my pullcaster on that.
Alright.
Should be able to get up there now. I thought Sirens was helping me when he gave me slants. Looks like he tricked me. Transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me.
There we go.
Doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
There we go. We're inside the spire.
Let's see.
Access lift activated.
My lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening
It
up.
seems like this ought to be a trap.
Wonder what the Carja will make of this. There's the note.
Hey, Chunk. How's it going?
Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my rules.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless. You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. But why don't you one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
You knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made
How's the stream looking on your end,
so
Chunk?
once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, now why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you.
Yes. Well, the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no excuse. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Thank you, Chunk. Just hoping that it stays up and everyone can see what's going on here.
You went inside and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle. I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tenakth, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices?
There's an echo through. It's coming from your TV. Yeah, that's because the mic is on the camera itself, which is right above the TV. I don't think there's much I can do about that without turning down the volume, but if I do that, then I won't be able to hear much.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please? Itamen, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
The only headset I have is a very cheap one, and I don't feel comfortable using it because it was the same brand as the one that failed for the Xbox. So if I'm gonna use a headset, I'm gonna get a new one, but I can't do that right now.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens.
So we'll just have to make do with the way things are at this point.
Gratitude.
Earbuds.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Let me see if these things actually work with the controller or not. Because I've never actually tried to use these on a game controller
I need to
before.
attach the master override to my new spear. There should be a workbench around here I can use.
We'll see what happens here. And if any gameplay will come through or not, because I don't know what to expect here. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything through these things. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything in the headset whatsoever. Yeah, there's no gameplay sound from the headset whatsoever here. So yeah, so this thing doesn't actually even work outside of the microphone anymore, so. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get a new headset if that's anything, so. So for now, it's just gonna have to be the way it is for the time being. Alright, so. Level 4 to that. I'm not going to be able to do that right now. So. I reckon I'm going to have to do side quests. That might be the case. I'll have to fidget with that later. If that is the case, to see if that is anything. If not, otherwise, yeah. Like I said, this headset is really old. It's like easily like 5 years old. So what's this over here? Although up until now, Chunk, I haven't had any complaints about the echo. You're the first one to do so.
But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, to Nox? Well, perhaps Marat already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
Like I said, if it's not annoying, I'm not going to worry about it for the time being until I'm able to, like, figure something out. To, like, get rid of it completely. But until then, this is just the way things are going to be.
They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tanox to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanox like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of some folk. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone that they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamen comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
It sounds like he's interested in the main character. What do you think, Chunk? What do you want to do? Are you kidding? Now's not the time, or it's a nice thought? Now's not the time.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
Let me see about tweeting out the stream link here so people can come watch, which I just thought of just now. Soy boy. Yeah. There we go. Hey Trey, how's it going? Am I having fun? I think so. Have to modify my spear apparently. Up here, I guess?
There. The workbench.
Glad to be playing one of the most feminist game of 2022. We'll see how everything goes.
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new to store up and...
I do not know, Chunk. Considering CD Projekt Red apparently had issues with Cyberpunk on PS4 and Xbox One, and Guerrilla Games apparently has not had any issues with getting this to run just like it does on PS5 on PS4, I don't have any fucking answers at this point. Especially when the next-gen port of Cyberpunk has got different bugs in it that the original port on the current-gen consoles, compared to the next-gen consoles, don't have.
I guess I should be flattered about you.
So,
It feels wrong.
again, I have no answers.
The job's only half done.
It just shows that, I guess Guerrilla Games knows what the hell they're doing when it comes to getting games to work across console generations. Don't want to talk to you yet. I want to talk to other people first.
Dowager Queen Masadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
This kid.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
I like this kid.
Save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, Champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, Champion.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
There's friends up there that I should talk to too. Too bad he's male, because that means it's likely that he gets killed just so Aloy can be strong whammon. We'll see, I guess.
Uthid, Vanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment, but I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress, please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Itamen, 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I
Just
like
fell asleep while you were talking.
I never pictured you as a nanny. You must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Itamen?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Itamen's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind his solarium. Blech.
So far, I'm liking the NPCs so far.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Carja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know you're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, Champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Okay, good. I talked to everyone. Good. Or at least that I was supposed to there. for that optional talk to your friends
Well, that's everyone.
business.
Guess it was nice to catch up. For a little while.
What is this?
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
That was a bit weird for an animation. So, let's... What the fuck is this? Okay, this is notes on everything that she's seen. Yeah, have to be level 4 to do that. So, we're still at level 2 at the moment, so I'd rather do that at level 4, so. Kind of want to go looking for side quests here. For the time being.
Part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Yeah, I reckon we'll just do this, because I
Are you
don't see anyone else to talk to
or
right
do
now.
you need a little more time?
I better get going. West. It sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
She's trying to sneak out without him. Well, we'll see where this goes then.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and salt? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside.
So does this mean the game's gonna open up now and I'm past the prologue now?
the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood? Her voice calls me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rock. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Okay, so level 3 reached, okay.
Something the machines wrecked.
Alright. Increase range combat effectiveness. Increase effectiveness of healing and potions. Reduce visibility and movement noise. Increase damage dealt while in stealth. Includes weapons techniques. Sharp shot bows with specialization to long range combat. I'm gonna go with some of this for now. Okay, so those are the two that we can spend then.
As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. The strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Well, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it. Ha!
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... This... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well... that lessens the insult, I suppose.
Well, that guy's an idiot.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. The way I hear it,
well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know. Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Erend and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the Smith and Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the Bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring it back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me. I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Good, here we go. Finally, a manual save. That's what I wanted to see earlier. Or in part 2 of my streams, at least. So let's check the quest business here in just a sec. So that's chain scrape. Where the fuck is that? Okay, that's chain scrape right there, alright. So down this road. Oh, so that's how to dodge, okay.
Find some my stash later.
Got some asshole robots over here. Let's wait till the path is clear to get to these bushes across the road here. To hide there. Alright.
Those machines must have torn through this camp. This valley definitely isn't safe. If I find where these machines are made, I might learn how to override them.
That one got tipped off to what's going on. God damn it. Okay, so am I still going the right way here? Kind of.
machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down? Ground soaked with acid. That must be Chainscrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
We shall see what happens here.
Savior? Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you, too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Oh, this Olin guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that.
Good to know. Good to know that the workbench is free. Hopefully something. Okay. Okay, I guess we can do the bow a second time.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Okay, I actually got a side quest to do. I went through the wrong gate.
It seems like Bitterleaf likes to grow on rocky terrain. Okay, I think I have enough Bitterleaf.
Looks like something was tracking us.
Scroungers. Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap house. Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
All kinds of robots here. Damn it. Damn it, missed. Gotcha. Punk. I think I got that one too then.
Pack's full, but my stash has room. This metal panel should work for Mildef. Now I just need to hunt for some wild meat. Should be able to find boars around here.
Alright, so wild boars. Okay, up the hill. Considering that it's about 6 p.m. here Central Time, I think I will call it here for a stream of this, considering I just saved it there. So with that in mind, I will be back again at some point in the next 24 hours or so to try to play more of this, because I am really enjoying playing this on stream right now, so. And I did say at some point for a couple of hours tonight, I would be trying to play Mass Effect 2 over on Twitch, and I'm still going to attempt to do that till about 8 o'clock or so, my time. So with that in mind, thank you Trey and Chunk for being here to chat with me while I was playing this here on YouTube. So with that in mind, I'll see you guys in like about 10 to 30 minutes or so over on Twitch for some Mass Effect, and I will close the night out doing that. So with that in mind, guys, I'll see you guys on Twitch in just a little bit. Yep, later, Chunk. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you don't. If you're watching this after the fact, if you're not subscribed to Drudite Games, please do so. Also, don't forget to go follow Joshy064 on Twitch. He's been streaming Cyberpunk, which ought to be something for you, Chunk the Punk, considering Punk is part of your name. Never mind. But, yeah, go follow Joshy064. He's a part of our little family here on YouTube when we talk about games and whatnot. And I'll see you guys on Twitch in just a little bit. So, later, guys.